welcome back to a new video on the Calamity Joe YouTube channel. Welcome to the stream. Hello Blackman1756, welcome to the stream. I do apologise guys, I tried to start the stream just now, a few minutes ago, but my capture card was playing up. So, I've got a little bit of news for you guys. I've got a little bit of news for you guys. As you can recall, yesterday, guys, we lost my loot. As you guys can recall, on yesterday's stream, I lost my loot. On yesterday's stream, I lost most of my loot when we died in the nether. And I can tell you that we found some of it. Some of the stuff that we had, our shovel, our axe, our bow, our pickaxe and our sword, we somehow found. They didn't land in the lava, but the other bits did. We found some of it again. We found some of it in the nether. We were incredibly lucky, but we lost most of our armor. Well, the boots I've added on. What is my Minecraft username? I don't have a Minecraft username, I just have my Switch username, because it's Legacy Console. I'm playing Legacy Console, so it's not a cross-play version of Minecraft. My finger. Right, so, I wasn't intending to stream today, everybody, but I've decided to stream anyway. Yeah, all my streams are Legacy Console Edition of Minecraft because I just prefer this version so much. What are we gonna do? 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 Do 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 do. Forgot. It's alright. What we're gonna do. What I'm gonna do, guys, is think about what we might build today. Can we see from here? From here, can we see that little farm that we made? Or is it just out of view? I just want to see at the moment how much we've done here. I want to see how much we've done here. Oh my god. I want to see how much we've done here. And then we can have a look. So, oh my god, is some of this now grown tall? Is some of this now grown taller than the fence up here? Than the barrier? I can't tell as of yet. Yeah. So hold on, this was... If I recall correctly... That's about 1, 2, 3, 4. That's about 5 blocks high, taller than this platform. There we go. We can put that other chorus flower thing in here for now. I just want to work out how tall this is. So, hold on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Yeah, it's about 13, 14, 15. It's about 15 blocks tall. So this is 13 right here. So 14, 15, 16, 17. Yeah, the highest they grow is up to about 22. So, but I think that means. But that is exactly what we wanted to do. We wanted to have it so it could grow really far, and then we could have a way to chop it down so we can constantly get more chorus fruit. 17. Well, yeah, it's 5 blocks. This is 12. This is about 13. And that goes up 1. That goes up 1, 2. Yeah, I think it's about 17 blocks off the floor. I don't know. The only way to truly find out would be to go and get a map. The only way to truly find out how tall that is would be to go get a map. So, I'm going to go do that. But I'm going to get home. I'm going to get home an easier way. Rather than go over all that over all the terrain here, I'm going to go this way, and I'm going to take this turning here. Because there's a wood. We're actually saying that. We're actually getting further. Let's have a look if there's a map in this chest or anything like that. Because this, yeah, there is. Right, so we're currently 64 blocks above sea level. We're currently 64 blocks above sea level. Yeah, 64. We're 64 blocks above sea level. So, if we go up the ladder here, we have, yeah, that's 13 blocks further up here. So, do you know what TJ means? It's a name. You can be called TJ. 1, 2. So this is the same height then. It's 81 blocks. So 64. So 64 plus 13. 64. So 81. 17. Exactly. It's exactly 17. No, it doesn't actually mean that. You say it means that. TJ is actually a name. It's TJ is a name. It's an abbreviation for names. So if your name's Taylor Johnson Smith or something like that, someone would call you like, TJ Smith. But TJ is a name. I'll be back in 2 secs. Well, no, because that doesn't exist, Lawrence. Because that doesn't exist. But yeah, TJ is generally a name for people. Here we go. There is lots of people called TJ. One of the ones that I can think of was who was in Deadpool was TJ Miller. Obviously his name's actually Todd Joseph, but obviously TJ. That's a name I can think of. American comedian. Obviously an actor as well. Oh god. Hi, how are you? Hello, Sunghoon. Welcome to the stream. What am I doing, guys? I'm trying to think what I'm building. Let's go this way. Remember me? Yeah, I do remember you. I don't forget people. I don't forget people when they've missed like a couple of streams. If you'd have missed about 5 years of streams, yeah, then I might forget you. How many streams have I missed? I don't know. I don't know. I don't exactly keep count of when people aren't in the stream because I don't exactly keep count of people when well, when we have like people in the stream, I don't exactly keep count of who isn't in the stream. I also don't count the streams, to be honest. When I'm streaming, I don't really pay attention to who isn't there. I only pay attention to sort of who is in the stream. If you get what I mean. Ooh. Right. What am I doing now? I'm sorry to hear that. Oh my god, my nose. Sorry, my nose is itchy. I'm gonna quickly check some notifications. I just messaged Decepted, guys, because if you guys were on yesterday's stream, Decepted got... Oh! Decepted got banned yesterday from Discord for something that was just... Well, for something that he didn't do, which is just crazy. Oh, sorry. Is that a jungle? Is that a... What's that then? Spruce? Birch? We can take these boats... We can take these boats to the dock, actually. That'd be a good idea, I think. We're going to take the boats to the dock. I planted a couple of trees across here the other day. A, to get rid of the saplings at my inventory, but also we could use it for wood. Gonna quickly go to the submarine here because I need the nearest bed because it's night time and the nearest bed happens to be in the sub, so might as well stop here, I think. Right, okay. Oh my god. Oh my god. Ow, I just smacked my kneecap. Right. It is now daytime again. So we can see out the back window here and see... I mean, that looks cool, doesn't it? You can see what's above water. Hello, Malik. Welcome to the stream. That looks so cool, doesn't it, guys? You can see what's above water and what's below water. Imagine... Oh, the game's just gone off. Imagine taking all this water out. Yeah, I moved my leg. My desk is literally pressed up. I went into the nether. I went into the nether to get home because it was nighttime. Yeah, imagine getting rid of all that. Anyway, I went into the nether. It was nighttime and I didn't have any food. So what I decided to do was go through the nether because the nether in Legacy Console Edition is smaller. So did you cry? No, because I don't cry, Malik. I'm in my 20s. I'm literally in my 20s. I don't cry at video games. I don't even rage at video games. I'm in my 20s, guys. I don't rage at video games or cry at video games. I think if you do in your 20s, I think it's sad, but that's just my opinion, though. But no, it was just, well, it was more just shock, like, oh shit, I've just lost my best items. But luckily, we went back. Luckily, 20 minutes later, we went back and we found out that my sword, my pickaxe, my bow, my shovel, my axe, and my chest plate had survived. Most of it. Well, if you're so... Well, I might cry a little there because I've had this world for so long, but I've got so many copies of this Minecraft world that it wouldn't really matter. We'd just lose what we've built this year, probably. We would probably lose what we built this year, but we could just go back to a copy from like 2025. But I copy a word every year. Oh, sorry. Note, going on to the bit about my kneecap, my desk, I bought a new TV stand earlier on in the year and I couldn't open the wardrobe because the TV stand's quite big. So I brought my desk back, but it means that the post of the bed is now pressed up against the bed. So obviously, as I've just turned, I've smashed my kneecap on the end of the post. What are you going to build now? I don't really know, to be honest. I don't really know what I want to do at the moment, but that's because I want to build something memorable. I want to build something memorable because my Minecraft world turns 10 years old in a few days' time. And I want to make this world... I want to be able to release this world for download. I don't know whether to make it... I'm not sure where to make it as part of a channel membership and basically donations to like the for the realm. I don't know whether to make it like that, but I'm thinking I want to find a way to make this world for download, so you guys can have copies of it. I'm going to do that, guys. To celebrate 10 years, I'm going to make a copy of this world for download. There will be a lot of signs everywhere, though, because I'm gonna try and sign as many projects as possible. I'm gonna sign as many projects as possible. So why haven't you watched the video that I made? Disappointed. I mean, I haven't watched that, Malik, because I've been busy. As well as doing this YouTube stuff, I'm also working. I'm also working night and day at the moment in getting this short film finished that I'm working on. But I'm also writing a book, so I didn't have time. I will watch it. I haven't got round to it yet. Literally, I'm shooting a short film in a few hours' time. This short film that I've been working on, I'm shooting it in literally a few hours' time. I might go live today. Cool. I should be shooting a short film in a few hours' time. The script is all done. I've shot some behind-the-scenes videos of me planning this short film. I only edited the first minute, so it may be boring. Why did you only edit the first minute, out of curiosity? Have you heard my voice? No, I haven't. But there's nothing wrong with anyone. There's nothing wrong with anyone's voices, guys. Tell you what, guys. Literally, when I did a face reveal for my book stuff, the first thing I got was about my voice. I look so different from my voice. I couldn't be bothered. You probably should be bothered though, because editing is a massive part of like content creation. Imagine, literally, I've with like short film stuff, which I'm doing because obviously I'm a filmmaker. Making a film, the editing is ridiculous. Making a film, the film editing for editing for TV shows is crazy. But not when viewers watch the video yet. That's the thing though, trying to get people to watch videos is incredibly hard. There's sometimes when I upload videos and I hardly get anybody to watch it. If you get what I mean. In fact, when I started out, I have one view. That one view is me. I could have a look. I could have a look quickly why that is. Why that might be. I've over the years now, I've become very... Yeah, I think I know what it is, Malik. I think I know what it is. There's no description. There's no description. There's no description and no tags in the video, so you're not actually aiming it at a... You're not actually aiming it at a particular audience. Basically, so how YouTube works is you are one of a billion people uploading a video. You've got to try and make your video stand out so that it's not just one of a billion. It's actually going to get, you know, promoted by YouTube and recommended. And the way you do that is what do you mean tags? Tags. Hashtags. If you go into a YouTube video, right, let me just you're not in my YouTube Discord server, are you? I don't think you are, so I can't put a screenshot in there. What I mean, when you upload a YouTube video, so I'm not going to upload a YouTube video. I'm just going to go into one I posted yesterday or a few days ago. Just give me 2 seconds, not loading. So I uploaded this video yesterday. When you go further down, it says tags. Tags are... what tags do is they help the search engine place your video. So if I'm doing a video about Minecraft, I'll put Minecraft tags that I know people will be searching for related to my content into the tags. So Minecraft Legacy Console Edition, Minecraft Switch Edition, Minecraft Xbox Edition, because you know people are searching for those, and that's what the tags does. The tag has helped the search engine promote your video to the audience that you're aiming it for. But when you don't have hashtag viral, well, not really hashtag viral, because hashtag viral is not a one that, and that's a different type of hashtag. That's a different type of hashtag. Hashtag viral is not a very good one to go for, because billions of people use that. So you want to go for the lesser ones. But no, you don't want to do hashtags. I can tell you what. I'm gonna put a post up on my community tab at the moment, and have a look at that a sec. Because I can't, because you're not in my YouTube Discord server, I can't put an image in there. So I'm gonna put it in the post section. I'm gonna put it in my community post section and I'm gonna paste a screenshot. Image, select from computer. This is the tag section. You don't put like hashtags in there. You put genuine things that they'd search. That I can't put it in there. Is this a hashtag? No, it's not a hashtag. It's tags. It's called tags. It's not a hashtag. Let me just try and take a screenshot a sec. see why it's not. Give me a sec. My image disappeared. Oh, it's gone. It won't post. If you go into the upload feature, if you go into upload to a video uploads and scroll down, it comes up with a section just called tags, and that's where you basically put what tags that you think people will search for. But your title doesn't have any. That's not hashtags. I'm talking about a totally different thing. I'll tell you, I'll put the screenshot on the stream. That's that now I can get it in there. That's how I'll do it. I'm not talking about hashtags. That's hashtag and tag is a completely different thing. Just give me a sec. I'm just trying to find something that will work. Tell you what, I'll do the stream. So I'll do what's in the stream. So a tag, there's a sec. If you scroll down when you're uploading a YouTube video or a YouTube short, there's a feature called tags, and I'm going to put the post in here. There we go. Image, add new image, screenshots, and then I need to scroll all the way down to this feature. There is this feature here called tags, and basically whatever your video is, you put in tags that you put in tags that obviously people that will be searching for the content that you're making. So when I'm making a Minecraft video right now, I'm going to want videos tags like this about the different Legacy editions. Legacy Console Edition in 2025, 2026. That's a tag. That hashtags is completely different. A tag is basically a search. It's basically a search. It's a tag that basically helps promote. Hashtag and tag are two completely different things. You remember the teacher. But yeah, a hashtag and a tag are two completely different things. But yeah, well, I know the reason I said that is because I know I've been around on YouTube a long time now. So I changed the title. No, not change the title. You don't have to. I don't think you should change the title. I would put something in the description and the tags that basically show what your video's about. So if you're playing Granny, you would put Granny into the tags, because then it will pop up when someone searches the Granny game, it will then pop up in the search because people are searching for that. So if you put my name if you put Minecraft Legacy Console Edition in, 9 times out of 10 you'll see a Calamity of Joe video in the Legacy Console Edition searches. And that's because I'm always using Legacy Console Edition as the tag to get into the search feed. So whenever someone searches Legacy Console Edition, or one of these tags that you can see right now, that's the ones that they will search for. If they're searching for Legacy Console Edition, 9 times out of 10 they will find. Yeah, so a tag and a hashtag are two different things. I do use hashtags, but you don't put hashtags in the title. Hashtags in the description makes sense. But yeah, tags and hashtags are two different things. But the description is key. If I'm watching, say, a YouTube video, The first thing I want to see is the description about what the video is about. If I don't see a description and I don't see a title that basically says what it is, as a person that's watching YouTube, I don't know what the video is about, so I'm less likely to go and sit down and watch it. It's like, would you go and watch a movie? Would you go watch a movie without seeing the trailer and not knowing what it's about? 9 times out of 10, probably not. You wouldn't want to go and watch a film without seeing the trailer, or at least reading what the film's about. It's kind of like that. You are basically a film. You're basically a film. You're trying to encourage people. It's basically a market. You are marketing your video. Hope you're marketing your video for an audience, hoping that they will watch it. Wouldn't you want to click it to find out? But that's not how it... If you don't know what the video's about, you're less likely to want to click it. Should I add a description? Yeah, I would add a description to all videos and tags that represent what your video's about. Because it is true, you're less likely to watch something if you don't really... if there's nothing to tell you what it's about. It's kind of like... If you see my title right now and say, what do you think it's about? You would look at it and go, it's about a really old forever. It's about a forever world, and we're playing Minecraft Legacy Console Edition. So you sort of know it's Legacy Console, and you know it's a forever world. From that, it's the same as it's why Mr. Beast has the really clickbaity titles. We made 1,000 men see. If we made 1,000 blind people see for the first time. See, already straight from that, you know what the video's about. So technically, clickbaits technically is what most people do. It's what it technically clickbait is work. You are baiting somebody to get them to watch your video. It's kind of like fishing. Your video's like a fish, and you're basically trying to get it on the end of the fishing rod, and hopefully somebody wheels it in and watches it. That's a really good analogy, actually. It's like your video's a fish, and you're trying to get someone to actually, fish it in and watch it. That's a good analogy. I like that. Do you know what? I actually really like that analogy. What do you guys think? Technically, it is. Uploading YouTube content is like it's fishing. I surprised myself with that one. But yeah, that's sort of how you market your video for the algorithm. It's kind of like basically it's kind of like marketing. It's kind of like when you're selling something, you've got to make sure that nobody else, they can get that from nowhere else. You got to make sure that nobody can get that the video you're making they can't get from anywhere else, and they have to keep coming back to you to watch it. And it always works as well if you ask the subscribers. It sometimes works if you ask the subscribers what they're subscribed for. as well. Oh, ha ha ha. My ankle. Give me a second, everybody. I nearly laughed. A guy in my friend's Discord service just put a picture of him in, a picture of himself in, and he's just put, "I'm going to a psycho house," but the video of him, the image of himself he's put in does make him look like a psycho. So that's a really bad picture to put in. Then to get to say I'm going to a psycho house. Yeah. Did I go into enough detail there, Malik, on like how to like market a YouTube video? Because I could go into a little bit more detail. Yeah, the reason I said that is because I know I've made YouTube content a lot now, and I've started to notice that I've sort of started to notice like patterns with YouTube content. Oh my god, my foot. Sorry, my foot's a bit sore. Thank you to the people who subscribed. We're aiming to hit 8,000 subscribe 8. I forgot where I am. Thank you to the people who watched my short last night. The one which I said, I know I'm an idiot, guys, but believe me, I know what I'm doing. And then I died like 5 seconds later. That was, I haven't pissed myself as much. I literally, I was laughing my head off last night when I watched that clip, when I made that clip. When I watched that clip back, I remember watching the clip back, and I was just in hysterics. It was just so badly timed. I know I'm an idiot. I know I'm an idiot, guys. But believe me, I know what I'm doing. And then 2 seconds later, I died. I just knew. I didn't know that was coming until afterwards. But that was just one of the funniest things that I've ever had happen to me on stream. That was amazing. Fa la 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 la. Hello, parrot. I can't do anything with him. Parrot. Give me a moment. Right. Sorry, I'm back. There was a delivery van turn up, and I didn't know if there was any packages. I didn't know if it was coming here, but it didn't. Went across the road. So, okay. Right. Okay. Welcome to the stream, everybody. I'm gonna quickly head into here and place these bits down. Let's go this way, this way, this way, this way. Okay, we need some more minecarts in here. Well, I suppose minecarts don't really break, do they? That's a shame, really. I had some redstone torches. I had some redstone torches with me. If I recall correctly, I believe there was a redstone torch in there. No, it's just some regular torches now. But now we can repair this now. Like that. Good. Now, put these here. Oh, no, no, no. Just want to repair this for 2 seconds. Right, okay. Now, if I quickly go to here, I'm going to look first. Look, I'm going to quickly look in here. There was some chests here at one point. Where's there a trapdoor here for? There's a powered rail. But no, I want some... I don't want powered rails, actually, saying that. I want detector rails. It is night time, so we'll take a quick detour and sleep, but Hello, doggy. Hello, Wolfgang. Wolfgang, just stay there a minute. I'm just going to go to the chest room. I'm going to go to the chest room, but I'm going to take a quick detour through here. Keep that door open, please. Actually, might as well have a look. There might be some powered rails here. There's a trillion bits of string in there, actually. There's a bow. I don't want that. I want the rotten flesh, the gunpowder, and that string. Now let's go down here. Decepted. This is Decepted's green room. He made a room full of green. What did he put those? I trust him. Shears, nicking that. Any more things in here that... It's a mending book. Right, okay. Powered rails, powered rails. Hold on a minute, what else is in here? Anything of any use to us? Them shears we'll put in there. I need the XP, so I'll I need the XP, so I'll... I have a minecart on me, I just thought about that. Right, so we can ride the train. We can ride the train up. We can ride the train up here. There you go. So now that should give us some extra speed across here and should make it so that we don't stop anymore. I don't want us to go too fast though. I want it to remain somewhat smooth. Okay, we just went the wrong way. That's just legendary. Wow. Till you get to here. I've still got 9 powered rails. So... There we go. There we go. So now, because I've done that, I've now got 11 powered rails that we can use up because we've used less by having it be set off by these. So now, I'll tell you what though, that was me not thinking. Still going to need that. But I've still got another 7. Oh, hold on, what's this? It's a lake. Oh, that's cool. Tell you what, then, we won't do that then. That should look much, much better now. So that should be much smoother. Where's my minecart? No, where's my minecart gone? Come back. The minecart ran away. No! Oh. Weird. But now, this should make us go faster. Now what? Now what was it? Should we, in a sec, should we put this on a timer and see how fast we go? Because we stopped here the last time, so I'm wondering why. Tell you what, no. I'm gonna get a timer. I'm gonna get a stopwatch a sec off, and we'll have a look. Ready? We'll get a stopwatch and we'll see how fast we go. So stop watch. There we go. I got. Okay. We are approaching 9 seconds, 10 seconds now, and 18, 19, 20, 25. Okay. We can be in the mini game from here. We can be from here to the mini game area in just 25 seconds. In fact, let's just quickly go into this useless room a minute. There might be rails in here. Well, there is actually. There's one. But I'm thinking I'm going to get some more powered rails. Might make it a bit faster. I'm just wondering now, you know, how fast could we get this roller coaster? So this roller coaster, how fast could we get this transport? I mean, it takes us literally, it takes us a minute. It takes us 25 seconds. So I'm wondering, how fast could we get this roller coaster, this transport? How fast could we get it to go? That redstone torch, I'm going to stick back there. Makes me wonder though, yeah, how fast? I will now have to be careful because I've inadvertently put... I'm going to have to be a little careful here because I've inadvertently put a couple of holes in the bridge. So... So... So if you're watching this, guys, what I'm doing, and if you've just joined, I'm just trying to, I'm just having an experiment. I am making this, I'm having a look about if we could do it first. I'm having a look at first if we can do it. But we're having an experiment about how fast we can make this. Is that all of them? Yeah, there's 5 holes. We're having a look about how fast we could make this train line. Just want to have a look. No, right. So we need one of these. Boom, 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 boom. We can make this a bit faster just by that then. Up until there, so need one of these. I think that's it. That's gonna make that very fast. And then we'll do in a minute. We'll do the same thing that we did earlier on. We'll have a look to see how fast we've made this. So basically, guys, what we've done, we're trying to make this much faster. And so far, just now, we tested it. It would normally get us somewhere. It would normally get us to where we wanted to go. It would normally get us to where we wanted to go in about... It would get us to where we wanted to go in about... It would get us to where we wanted to go in about 30 seconds. In about 20... It was about 25... I clocked it at about 25 seconds. So I'm testing this out right now. We're testing it out. That is probably where a redstone torch used to be. Because we've got that, I'm thinking we do that and put a redstone torch there. There might be some redstone at the minigame area, so we might as well go and do that and have a look. But that's worked incredibly well, I think, so far. I think that's worked incredibly well. But yeah, saying that, everybody, like, yeah, we just want to see if you just joined, we're trying to see if we can make this train line faster. We managed to fix it. We managed to just now to make it go. It was under 25. We managed to make it under 25 seconds, which is just really quick. It was under 25 seconds, but me being me, I want to see if we can make it faster. I think this could, if we do this well in a sec. Why is it gone off? Has the stream gone off? I think if this goes well in a sec. I think if this goes well in a set, then I think we can get this into under 20 seconds. Right. There we go. That's all we need. That's all we need. One torch. One torch is all we need to finish off that. So, we'll have to go back home to get a minecart, unless by any chance there's one in that chest, which there's not. But this will go much, 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 much faster. This will go very, very, very fast. So, now all we need is a minecart, but we're going to test it out. I think this will get us here. I think this will get us here in under 20 seconds. I thought we had a couple of these next to each other then, but we didn't. This will get it. I think this will get us home in just it could be under 15 seconds. It'd be amazing to see how fast we do this in. Right. Just got to get a stop clock a second. Stopwatch. Surprisingly, we did it slower. I think it's faster going this way, but I don't think, saying that, I don't think I pressed start at the right time. That was exactly the right time, so... Uh, 26 seconds, guys. So yeah, it's took. I think initially I think it must have been like 28 seconds. I misread it, but yeah, we took off 3 seconds. So the fastest from home to the minigame area on the track. It's just 28. It's just 26 seconds, which is, that's fast. But I'm glad it's. I'm kind of glad of that, though. I'm kind of glad it's fast. I'm really glad it's fast, in fact. Just gonna eat a couple of crisps a sec. But yeah, I'm actually really, really glad that that's quite fast. 26 seconds it takes. If you just joined and you don't know what we're talking about, I have a roller. I need to say a roller coaster. Then I have a train line over here that takes us to my minigame area. But from the house to here, on this track, it takes us just 26 seconds on a minecart. Basically, you can be there and back in under a minute. That's incredible. I mean, that is pretty incredible. You can be there and back in under a minute. 26 plus 26 is 52. You can be there and back in 52 seconds. That's got nothing on the ice boat, though. That's got nothing on the ice boat. The ice boat track, you can be there and back in 18 seconds. It takes literally 9 seconds. In fact, the ice boat to the top of the world takes just 30 seconds. It's incredible. Speed in Minecraft now is just amazing. It's just how fast you can go. I can go 100 to 500 blocks in 30 seconds. Probably takes 5 minutes to walk. Yeah. So, how is everybody on this stream today? Back in a minute. Hello, Badger State Mechanical. Welcome to the stream. Oh, apologies, guys. Just eating some crisps with that. Welcome to the stream. I'm currently in my minigame area. For the last 20 minutes, I've been working on trying to make the train line faster. Actually, how much of that shit do we have left, guys? We can make the other train line faster. We can make the underground one faster. Holy mother of God! How the hell did we land on that? We literally landed on the water next to the lava, like... That's the second time in two streams that I've made a fall. But the only reason I survived this one was because I was fucking lucky. Guys, have you ever seen anyone have that luck that you happen to go through the ravine and somehow just land somehow against all the odds land safely? I can't even pick up. I never even picked. Well, let me just quickly clip that because that's crazy. I'm just going to clip that so I can make a YouTube short out of that later on. I'm going to get rid of that oak leaf. The only reason the oak leaf is there is because I broke it earlier on so I could get some wood. I've now got to find a way out of this place. I think this will... Oh shit, I can't get up there. Okay, this looks promising to take us all the way back up. Goes really far up actually, so there is some lapis there, but I haven't got any inventory space, so I'm not going to stop. Yeah, this looks proper promising on us being able to get it. No, well, till it wasn't promising. Let's get into... I just found some more gold. Okay. What have we got? I have got 36 stones, so we could get up here. That's great, isn't it? The hell's that? Oh, I know where we are. Here we go. Wow. That was an experience. So, if you've only just joined the stream, what happened was I decided to come down here and repair this a bit and make this look more roller coaster. Stop saying roller coaster. Right, okay. I've come up here to obviously improve my roller coaster a little bit. Stop saying roller coaster! It's not a roller coaster. I decided to make this, improve this a little bit. And as I've come up here, I've sort of realised I don't have anything else bar this netherrack, so I'm going to have to use the netherrack. I've sort of realised as I was coming up here that what can I get rid of then? These seeds, we'll get rid of those. Ooh, ah. Sorry, itchy ear. As I've sort of come up here, guys, I've sort of realised that I didn't know there was a ravine underneath here, so hello, Blackman 1756. Welcome to the stream. Currently working on improving this train line. I've decided to come here and make the train line faster. This train line is going to be so much faster after this. After we do this, this train line is going to be a hell of a lot faster, guys. This will get us places much, much quicker. Pardon me. Right, I need to go. Will 5 be enough to finish this little bit off here? But at the moment, I'm out of powered rails, so... No. At the moment, I'm out of powered rails, so I'm just going to quickly already put those ones in. But should be much smoother on that one side now. Should be much quicker. Yeah, on that like on that side there, it will be much quicker. In fact, if I go and get powered rails, after these we could turn into powered rails. In fact, we don't have to go far actually. We just have to go under here. Which, ooh. Can we make that go down quicker? Oh no, give me that powered rail. That's a... There's a minecart actually waiting there, which is nice. We got any wood on us? Not enough to make a chest, though. We don't have enough to make a chest. Right. Powered rails. Bloody... Just want to make this. I want to make this much faster. So what I will do, as we come across that long chunk, the long chunk across here is pretty much all powered rails, and then the redstone bits, because there's so many redstone bits, and I've got a couple more on us, we can make it continuously rails. It would mean that we go much faster. Literally. All of this could be rails. All of this could be powered rails right here. Everything from here. And then as we keep going, that can be powered rails. That could be... are you serious? What if we moved this? What if I move that one along, and then I add that stone piece back? There we go. And because I've moved that one along, that should make that redstone now. Why is there a piece of this here? Huh. I actually didn't think it was sandstone. I thought it was one of them cream blocks. I'm actually saying this as a thing. I'm actually going to look at this for 2 seconds. Let's put a bit of netherrack here, because that's the only block I've got on me. Surprisingly, it does end there. Are you serious? But guys, the reason I did that one there was because that redstone one could be serviced by the same. So we need a redstone bit here. But because we've got that one there now, we now no longer need this one here. I can't see your I can't see the stream. Sorry, can't see the live chat. Bloody Jesus! Why can't I get rid of that? Sorry, my notification bar had come up. Hello, Joe. It's Insect Hashira. It's been like 7 months. Welcome back. Welcome back. Hello. Welcome back. We are just working on making this train line faster. I'm going to break this for now. That redstone block here. We're trying to make this roller. I don't know how long it's been. It's alright. Okay, so we need one about here then. We need a redstone piece around about here. How fast can you get it? I don't know, to be honest. My other train line that goes to my minigame area, we've managed to make that a lot faster. The hell? My other train line that goes to my minigame area, we've managed to make that a lot faster, so it now goes around about, it takes us around 25 to 26 seconds to get there. I'm also in the car, so if I don't hear a reply, it's because my parents told me to turn my phone off. Oh, okay. We've turned it to about 25 seconds at the moment. The roller coaster... The roller coaster... It's not a roller coaster! Come on, Joe. Get your brain working. It's a train line. This train line, at the moment, we managed to make it much, much faster. There we go. I also can't remember your short films. That's really ironic, actually. That's really ironic, because I'm shooting one tonight. That's really ironic. I've got a short film in the works that I am going to be shooting later on tonight. That's just really ironic that you mentioned that, and then I actually am planning to shoot one tonight. Right, so how many powered rails do we have? We have another 42. The Muffin Man one, yes, Culophobia. The reason I used the Muffin Man... I used the Muffin Man because the Muffin Man song is basically... It's a very, like, simple song to understand. But then when you actually listen to the lyrics, it's actually talking about something quite dark. And the whole song, it's actually a children's song. Like, do you know the Muffin Man, the Muffin Man, the Muffin Man that lives on Drury Lane? Yes, we know the Muffin Man, the Muffin Man, the Muffin Man that lives on Drury Lane. And the whole thing was, it's actually a creepy song. I get scared at night. I do apologise. I did put a viewer discretion on the film that it was a horror-related short film. Actually, before we do any more of this stuff, we might as well take this coal out of the ground, out of the... Bloody hell, there's a fair old bit here, actually. But yeah, do you know the Muffin Man? I used that because it is a very... It's a song that is a children's song, but it has a really creepy meaning. And I just knew that it... I just knew when I used that song... I just knew when I used that song, like... It puts the viewer at a false sense of security. You know, they think they're fine, and then suddenly they're not because the clown's in the house. Want to hear your theory for Bigfoot? Of course we can. We're just going to be careful because when we landed in a ravine earlier on and missed landing in lava by about an inch. So I'm going to go and... 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. You never know. It's a really big. The idea of Bigfoot is such an interesting story, though. For example, it could be that it's the same as aliens, though. It's the same with aliens. I spoke to a guy who watches my streams in a stream, and because I believe in aliens, I believe that we've known about aliens for decades. And this guy in my stream, he went, "What do you think I'm 5?" I think we might have made this. I mean, I do love a good alien invasion story, guys, I will admit. Which is why I write them. And that's it, guys. I'm out. I'm officially now out of redstone blocks. So, where these bits are here, guys, this was where I nearly died earlier on. I've got to be ultra careful. One time I fell asleep to a ghost hunting video and I had night mode, so my study is that whatever you listen to appears somewhere in your dream. I wouldn't just say that, to be honest. I wouldn't just say that. I'd say whatever you're feeling. I think it's whatever you're feeling, whatever your mood is as well. It's not just whatever you're watching, I don't think. I think it's everything that you think. So if you're thinking about something dead serious, you will dream about it. So, for example, I once had a homework assignment due in, and I basically had not been able to do it. No, I died in it. No, I'm not saying that. I'm saying that you dream about things that you were thinking about beforehand. So if you were thinking about a ghost, you'll probably have a ghost in your dream. And it's also as well. So for once, I had forgotten school homework. And I basically had a dream of the teacher shouting at me for not doing this homework. But then obviously I did get up and do the homework. But then I woke up in a dream. But there's some times when I've dreamed about things that were about to happen. And I think it was mainly because I had been thinking about them. We should come across a plank of wood in a minute. Right, okay. We're going to test this now. I'm going to grab a stop clock. Sorry, my earbud. I said, well, dreams. I said I've had it before where I've had a dream I've had a dream exactly what I was thinking about. I was thinking, oh shit, I haven't done my history homework, and then suddenly I had a dream about the teacher shouting me because of the homework. Right, I've just put a timer on to see how fast this train line goes. At the moment, we are at 12 seconds. "22 seconds, guys. 22 seconds. So, in a minute, in just under a minute, in 44 seconds, we can go back, we can go all the way over, we can go all the way over there to home and here in just 42 seconds. We can go back and forth. We can go home and back in 44 seconds. Oh God, my chin. Okay. Oh. Climate of joy, I'm in the Carmen. Ah. Well, you weren't. Well, you weren't lying, which I don't expect. I don't think anyone would lie on the stream. Really, yeah, that's a loud motorbike coming past. Do you know what? I don't have any cobblestone, but I would repair that. Well, not even repair it. I would just go fix it. Literally, we can get that roller. Stop saying roller coaster. It's because I built that roller coaster over there. It's because I built that roller coaster over there between October and March. I keep saying roller coaster now. It's a train line. Gonna go global. I wish my YouTube channel was global. Well, I'd say we're global. We got people that watch across the world, so I'd say we're global. I think we are global, to be honest. The only aim now is to hit 10,000 subscribers by the end of the year. That's the only goal I ever want to do with YouTube now. Is just hit 10,000 subscribers by the end of the year. If I can hit 10,000 subscribers by the end of the year, that would be... I love roller coasters until I'm on one. I can go on them, but I don't really like them. I passed out on one, actually. Saying that, I passed out on one. Global's the golf courses. Ah. But, I mean, global means global, like... There's two different words there's two different words for global. If it's called global, it probably means it's global, to be honest. Because the Earth is a globe. What was I going to say? I was going to say something. But yeah, I generally have passed out on a roller coaster, guys. I was in Belgium. on a school trip, and we had to go on this roller coaster, and it went up. You went up real high. You dropped. You did two loop-the-loops, went back up, and then dropped backwards, and then did the same thing. And I passed out. I've passed out on the loop. Ah. Yeah, I passed out in Belgium on a roller coaster. I woke up. I regained consciousness. I woke back up, and I was actually upside down. Everybody else in my school class was that she putting their arms up like that, really high in the sky, and I was just like, "Is it over? Is it over?" Mm. Hmm. He's watching brain rot. Well, I've never understood brain rot. I've never understood brain rotted content. It's like, what is it? But oh, touch of sand there. That's all right. Tell you what, let's go back over to here, guys. Let's go back on over to here. I want to see what's our little. We made a farm yesterday. We made a chorus fruit farm. I want to see how our chorus fruit farm is doing. So if I rather than go over the bridge, I'm just gonna swim. I'm gonna go over to here because the path lines up directly to here. And we built this. Oh my god, it's getting taller and taller. It's getting taller and taller. At this point, I don't actually think we're going to be able to. I'm going to go up to here then. And, well, that was 17 blocks, but what is that? So we're 13 blocks high right now. So hold on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Have I still... Oh, I haven't got the map on me. 5. What's 13 times 5, guys? That's... That's 18. What other people do type in my stream, it just happens to be it's been a little quiet today. But in recent days, it's been really quiet. We have loads of other people chatting the stream. I've just had a really slow year. So we're probably around about 200. I'm going to have a look. But at the moment, we're about... We've had a slower year. Last year just happened to be a bit of a... bizarre one. But overall, we've actually got 5,000 views from the last 7 days, which is okay. It just happens to be in 2026 we've got around about 200,000. It just happens to be that this time last year we had more. But surprisingly, we only had about 12,000 more. We're actually doing all right. Well, I'm not quiet, Joe, and I'll never be. That's all right. We've had although my left wrist is quite sensitive. Yeah, but it's we do have people in, but it's just the last couple of days we've got loads of people watching. We haven't had as many people comment. Actually, saying that, I'm gonna give ourselves a job to do now. I started taking down this hill yesterday because when we built that, I suddenly realised we needed more space. So this hill here actually went to the ravine here, but I'm pushing it back, and I think I'm just going to cut the hill down. All the sand that we gather will be used because I might make the beach. I might make the beach head here bigger. But I'm always asleep or busy. Yeah, it's a I tend, because I'm British, I stream exclusively in like British time zones. I have done a few later streams this month though. In the last few days, I've streamed earlier on. There's a horse race. Yeah. Right. I will actually have to make sure I pick up enough. I give myself enough space in my inventory to pick up a lot of the dirt because I don't want to waste it. Did I pick everything up over here? No, I did not. So I need to just quickly go and do that. I'm in England. Ah. Yeah, I always stream. I always stream between 3 p.m. and 7 p.m. And sometimes I stream a little bit later. In the last few days, I've enjoyed some later streams. I've enjoyed streaming later these last few weeks. I noticed that I had more people watching if I streamed streams a little later. So for the last couple of weeks, I've done my streams around about 7 o'clock. I'm in Britain. I'm in England. Yeah. Ooh, pardon me. Ooh, pardon me, guys. I need to let's get as much of this down as possible. I push my face even though there's a fat tractor in the way. Yeah. That's like when you're trying to. It's like when you're trying to take. That's like when you're trying to take a photo of like the horizon, and then a tree just turns up. How did barely anyone comment? We've had because Malik. Sometimes it happens. You got 23 viewers. Yeah, it's a bit. This is a bit like what was happening last June. Last June, I would have loads of people watching, but we'd have less comments. But it's too hot here. Wow, England is hot at the moment. England is in one of the hottest periods it's had in years. Except 1976 though is still drier. 1976 is still hotter though. In 1976, the temperature in England. I'm taking down this hill. I built the chorus fruit farm the other day, but I had to take down. I realised that I might need to take down this big hill, so I've basically took down the big hill. How hot is it right now? Well, for me, it's only around 20-something degrees. At the moment, for me, it's only around 20-something degrees. But it's not really how hot it is, Malik. It's more that the UK, the UK's only received 1% of the annual rainfall for July. In the UK is under a bit of drought. Literally, yeah, the temperature at the moment, it's not the temperature, it's the fact that it's hardly rained. Literally, in 1976, it didn't rain in the UK for 45 days. Well, it is hot, occasionally. The UK is a big country, Malik. The UK is a big country. So the temperature is different all across the country. For me, it's warmish and dry, but in other places in the UK, it's much warmer. But much of the UK has had sun for months. Literally, it only rained once for me in all of July. Between the end of June and the end of July, it rained once. Isn't Australia bigger? Yeah, Australia's bigger, but Australia's less populated. Australia is bigger, but Australia's is less populated, though. The population of Australia is a lot less. The population of Australia is only 28 million. The UK is 70. The population of the UK is 40 million. Is about 40 million higher. Well, it doesn't have barely. Hello, Selos. Welcome to. It doesn't barely have anyone. It's a massive. It's a massive country. It's still got a high population. 25 million is still a lot of people, but has more than double the population. Yeah. But you've got to think, though. You've got to think. The population of Iceland is only 300,000. Yeah, London's thing. The population of London is nearly 10 million. I mean, I've only been to London once because I'm not from the city. But yeah, the population of London's ridiculous. If you take London out of the equation, the population of the UK drops down to about 60 million. In fact, have you guys, never mind London, have you guys seen Tokyo? The population of Tokyo is 35 million. Tokyo's population is 35 million people. I said that, yeah, I said Australia's still a big country. It's still quite populated. Australia is still quite highly populated, bearing in mind that... Hello, Captain Storm. The population of Australia is about 28 million. Iceland only has 300,000. San Marino only has 300,000. San Marino only has 30,000. Iceland has 300,000. There is other countries out there that have literally under 1 million people. So 28 million is actually... The population of Switzerland... But Switzerland is quite tiny, so it should be low. 9 million. The population of Switzerland is 9 million. Yeah, it's 9 million, but obviously Switzerland is a small country. I mean, Australia technically is the biggest country. Australia is technically one of the biggest countries because it's literally a continent. Australia is literally its own continent, pretty much. It's almost 200 times smaller. Yeah. It used to be bigger, though. It used to be bigger. I went to visit Buckingham Palace. Also, for some reason, I'm obsessed with Bondi Rescue. I think I used to watch that on telly. But it's the smallest continent. Well, yeah, but it's the biggest country because it's the only country in the world that basically has a whole continent. Actually, New Zealand technically is the smallest continent because New Zealand isn't part of New Zealand's part of Oceania, but technically it's not. It's actually its own country. Why did they make Australia a country and not Antarctica? Because Australia was landed on and they didn't know it was they just thought it was an island. They didn't realise it was its own continent. But Antarctica was frozen. The only reason Australia's a country and Antarctica isn't is because Australia was habitable. Australia was habitable. The Antarctic isn't. The Antarctic wasn't really habitable, whereas Australia was. Imagine being one of the first British explorers to, arrive in... Isn't even a country. What's not a country? Well, it's not really that. It's not really then they're considered neutral zone. That was afterwards. Nobody settled on Antarctica because it was uninhabitable. Antarctica hasn't got anything. You can't really grow anything in Antarctica. Kurdistan's Kurdistan's not a country, is it? It's technically an autonomous region of Turkey, I believe. Hello, Pixel. My camp trip's going well. I'm cooking bacon over a campfire and everything. Cool. Are you enjoying it? Is that the first time you've ever tried, like, cooking on a campfire? What the hell's this? Okay, I just found a load of sand. Globals. Ah, sorry. You don't have to worry about misspelling something. I misspell things all the time. It took me 10 years to realise my Minecraft word was spelt wrong. I spelt survival wrong. Ooh. Guys, I would do another stream tonight. I would do another stream tonight, but I've got a short film that I'm going to be working on. I'm filming it tonight. If there was lava underground. Yeah, I just found sand, but you know, I've gathered all the sand now. We might as well use the sand. We can make this, we can connect these beachheads up. Might as well. Oh, my ear just popped. Tell you what, guys, I got woke up at 5 o'clock this morning by my ear was really, really itchy. My ear was really itchy. My phone woke me up. My phone woke me up. Whoa, just say you hate us. What? Oh, you're talking to someone else. I thought I didn't say anything. This short film, guys, I'm really excited to shoot. The script is done, and I've even made some behind the scenes stuff. So I hope you guys are excited for this short film because I am excited to shoot it, and I'm also scared because I haven't really done any planning. No, I was talking to you. Just say you hate us. See you for now. Have a good rest of your day. Thank you for watching, and we'll see you in the next one. Because you're not streaming tonight. Well, I'm streaming now, but I was always not going to stream tonight. I was always not going to stream tonight because I've had this short film in the work for months. This short film has been in the works for months. I needed time to finish a script, come up with a story, and then plan the shoot. In fact, I had to shave my beard off for this film. So, I hope it looks good because the beard that I had to the moustache beard that I had to give myself looks shit. I'm gonna sneeze. Oh my god, I'm gonna sneeze. Sorry. Nah, you look good. Thank you. But yeah, that short film. No, but the reason I said I look bad is because this short film that I'm working on, I shaved off my beard, and I gave myself like a really shit moustache. You're gonna sneeze. I was gonna sneeze, but then it was coming, and then I didn't sneeze, but it was coming. Believe it or not, I wish you could show your face. Well, I don't have the beard now. I don't have the moustache now because I shaved it off after. I shot this one scene for this short film like a few weeks ago because I knew I was going to shave my beard off. And I was like, well, I need this beard for one particular... I need a beard for one particular scene. So I shot the last scene first. And because that's what you do on a film set. You shoot it in a way that's easier to shoot. So because you only see my face once in the whole short film, I shot that scene first, and then it didn't work. Then what I'm wearing in the rest of the short film, what my face looks like, is irrespective because you don't see my face. But it was the beard looks bad, guys, because it was really bushy, and then I shaved the middle off. So I had a handlebar mustache, but It was funny. I just shaved the handlebar bit off. I do actually have the mustache still. But if you guys want to see what the shit mustache looked like, you guys can see it on a YouTube short I posted yesterday talking about the books. But it's the only thing I've done, guys, is get rid of the handlebar bit. And the reason they call it a handlebar is it looks like a bike handlebar. That's why they call it a handlebar. I need a chest. So I took down that hill. Do you know what? It looks quite nice, actually. I saw it, the one yesterday. Yeah, people have been telling me on my streams recently that I haven't mentioned my books. So I basically did a video. Is that the one which you commented found it? Oh, God, my eye. Sorry, it's not in my eye. Oh. You definitely look Addy Bowley. I've never heard of them. I don't think I do. I've got everything in the world, but not a chest. Yeah, that's true. Let's just put that dirt back in there. I've never even heard of the person that you say I look like. Whenever I shave my beard off, though, the first thing I go is, oh, fucking hell, I'm fat. That's a joke, but literally, I look less. That's the reason why I keep the beard. Because I look less. The double chin disappears if I have a beard. It hides the double chin a bit. Plus, it makes me look older. There's people. I got aged. I went into a restaurant with a few people from my college class after a short film festival, and they all aged me. But the week before, when I went in there with my dad, they didn't age me. They didn't age me, and it's like, because that's if they have to ask people their age if obviously they look under 18. But with a beard, apparently I don't look under 18, and if I don't have the beard, apparently I look under 18. Well, I'll take looking a few years younger, but I'm 25 in just in about a year and a half. In a year and a half, I'm 20. I'll be 25 in a year and a half. I don't think I need to. I think by in 2027, I don't think I should have to be aged because people don't think I look 18. Next year would be daunting. Actually, next year I'll be a quarter of a century old. That will make me feel old. Joking. I'm not old, but that will make me feel old. Did you watch the video? I haven't stopped streaming. Malik. I will watch it, but I haven't stopped streaming. I've been streaming for the last 2 hours. There's 16 people watching. It's incredible. I will watch it, but I haven't yet because I'm still streaming. I haven't stopped streaming. I'm like 15th of the century old. Wait, what? What? 15%. I think that's a little bit more. Like, I don't know. I'm not at the moment. I will be. I will be. I will be a quarter of a century old. Here, but with no edits. Yeah, you mentioned that. You mentioned it. Did you get what I meant earlier on about like marketing? A YouTube video, you're trying to market it to an to the targeted audience. Because the audience you're looking for, it's is that 15%? It could be. I don't know. Ha 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 ha! My knee, that hurt. That is true. I was never good at percentages. Percentages is something that I was never good at. In fact, I was in the worst. I was in the bottom mass. I was in the bottom mass set when I was in school because I just. It didn't help that it didn't help though that my learning all. It didn't help that my learning always got like distracted by the fact that I was in a class with people that would just muck about, and obviously just didn't care. I thought you were fake laughing. My knee. That's when I smashed my knee. Yeah, I smashed that. Yeah, I didn't. I wasn't fake laughing. I full on smacked my kneecap on the metal post of my desk. I had to move my everything. I had to move my whole desk forward closer to the bed. But now it means the bed post is literally right next to the bed, literally pressed up against it, and well, the metal post of the desk, sorry, is pressed up against the bed, and I caught my knee on it this morning. I caught my kneecap on it, and it was painful. It was very, very, very painful, guys. It doesn't help that where I'm sat. It doesn't help that where I'm sat, there's not enough room for like my leg to go. So yeah, as I turned, I smashed my knee on the desk. Absolutely smashed it on the desk. It hurt like hell. Could be worse though. It would have hurt more last year. My old desk, which I had which I got rid of last year, it was too small because obviously I had it for a while and I'd literally. My old desk, I'd had it for like a couple of years and I'd grown a little bit, so I was constantly like scraping my knee on it because it was too low. I was constantly scraping the top of my knee on the desk. It ended up I bought a desk which is much, much higher, so I'm no longer smashing my kneecaps on the top and scraping them. It was painful like hell. Who else was on the stream last night when Decepted got his counter banned? Were any of you guys on here yesterday? We could not. After I ended the stream, we could not stop laughing. Somebody raided his Discord server, and then he got spam banned for things he hadn't done. In fact, he's still banned now. He's still banned. He cannot. He can join VC, but he can't type messages out. So have you gotten to the 4,000 thing? Well, I'm already at it. I haven't got it this year, but I'm already at it. I just need to meet it by the end of the year to stay in the YouTube monetization program. But the hours thing, I don't actually know. I will hit it. I know that. Yeah, I'm definitely hitting it, guys. I'm definitely hitting it this year. I've got 3,000. I've got 3,200 hours this year. Lucky. Yeah. How many watch hours do you have in this stream? I don't know because I haven't really been checking. But it's one of those vertical live streams. Vertical live streams are the way to go. I wouldn't have hit it without them. I wouldn't have hit it without vertical live streams, to be honest. Uh, 36. 36. $36 hours today. Maybe when I get millions of subscribers. I would, as a suggestion though, I wouldn't think like that. As a suggestion, I wouldn't think totally like that. I'd say take it at the time. Because there's a lot of people have ideas of that. A lot of people have ideas of, obviously, they're going to have millions. And then, obviously, when it doesn't pan out, it's, it causes, other things. I'd suggest everybody taking it slow, milestone to milestone. If you do a stream once every day for 3 days, you're going to make it. Yeah, pretty much. I just want to hit the 10,000 subscribers now. That's the only thing I want, guys. I want to hit 10,000 subscribers by the end of the year to celebrate the fact that this channel is 10 years old. This YouTube channel, guys, is 10 years old this year. Smoke. I said the only goal I want to hit. What do you mean? Sorry, what do you mean? Has basically auto translated to smoke? A bit weird. I don't know if I will make it to 10k before you. I don't know though. I don't even think I'll hit it this year at this point. Because even though I'm doing quite well this year, we're not getting many subscribers. We're not getting that many subscribers this year, if you get what I mean. In 2026, we've gained 700, which is incredible. It's still incredible. But most of that was in early January, if you get what I mean. So, like, if I go to my live subscriber thingamajiggy, in the last, if I go last 90 days, in the last 90 days, we've picked up 203. Well, you never know. I started 2025, but you never know. There was one stream in June last year. In June 2025, there was one stream that basically we got 300 subscribers on in one day. I had one stream that just took off. We had 45 people watching, and we picked up 200 subscribers in that one stream. We picked up 9,000 views in one stream. So it's one of those, you never know. You never know. There was one stream in June last year. I just started streaming. I thought, wow, we're only 200 subscribers off hitting 6K, and then it was like, oh wow, we just hit it in one night. And then, ironically, within the next couple of months, we had 7K, and then we hit 8K a couple of months after that. In the last year and a half, we've gone from having 5,000 subscribers to 8,000. So it is incredible. We've picked up almost 3,500 in the last 2 years. Well, we picked up 3,500 in the last year and a half, really. I had 5,000 subscribers in early 2024, and then we didn't really gain any subscribers from 2024 till... But with the pace I'm at right now, that is true. But my pace is I don't upload enough YouTube Shorts anymore, because I just don't understand YouTube's Shorts algorithm anymore. A video that's just been filmed on your phone can take off and do more well than a video that has been like edited for days. If you get what I mean. Should I go live for a long time? Is that the key? Going live for a long time isn't the key per se. It's about making your stream engaging. So, and I will be honest, if you go to live streaming, use your mic. Use your mic whilst you're live streaming. For the first few years of my streams, I never used my mic, and I always just responded to people in the live chat. And then I think for years that held me back from streaming, because nobody really could understand me as a person. And I think that held my channel back. But then I started using my mic more. I used to use my mic occasionally in streams, but then I started using my mic all the time for streams about 18 months ago. And then everything changed with my channel. So I'm thinking using mics on streams. Hello, the Joke 60. Welcome to the stream. Sorry, I saw your comment, but I was halfway through like mentioning something, so I decided to wait until I'd finished mentioning what I was mentioning. Welcome to the stream. Ooh, pardon me. But yeah, I want to hit 10k this year, but at the moment it just doesn't look like we're going to be able to. But I tend to lose more subscribers than I gain at the moment. But then I've always done that, to be honest. I've always done that. Tell you what, how many subscribers do you guys think I've ever had? How many subscribers do you think I've ever had, guys? That's right. That's right. I was trying to say, what would you do if you could go back in time? At your highest? Well, my channel is at its highest, but It tells you how many people have subscribed to your channel totally since you've made it. If I could go back in time, I'd probably go back in time and tell myself to focus more. I'd go back in time and tell myself to focus more and not worry about what I look like, who I am, and shit like that. And just not listen to any of the bullies' advice, or not really advice. And not listen to what horrible people want to run you down. I don't know yet. It could be 15k. I don't know yet. I'm gonna have a look now. Oh, this is what it'll tell me. Okay. Right, okay. This year we've gained 1,600. We've gained 1,661 subscribers and we've lost 938. We've lost 332.42 whilst we were streaming. 29 through the watch page. And we've lost 188 through closed accounts. 87 people unsubscribed through the subscriptions list. And 145 from the YouTube channel. If I go back, though, to 2025, in 2025, we actually lost 2,254. So we're actually doing way better than we did last year, totally, actually. But if I go totally, in my lifetime, 15,884. I've got 8,459 subscribers. Well, that I did. I've got less now because people have unsubscribed. But I totally, since I created my channel, I've lost 15,884 people have subscribed to me. 7,000 have unsubscribed. We've lost 90 through YouTube Shorts, 1,400 through vertical live streaming, 731 for the watch page, and 1,000 through my YouTube channel. It's crazy. Can we get a face reveal? I mean, there's already face reveals. Because I've been talking about my book stuff. Oh my god, my leg. Sorry, my leg's a bit sore, guys. Right, True, all those bullies had not fully developed yet, so they don't think as well as adults. You know what I'm saying? Well, yeah, I got bullied a lot. I got bullied a lot when I was a kid. I got bullied a lot for, like, shit. I got bullied a lot for shit that I couldn't help. Yeah, I got bullied for being short. I got bullied for being short. I got bullied for being skinny. I even got bullied because I wasn't very good at maths. But it's like, people low-key bully for no reason. Yeah, I mean, I got bullied for loads of things, but I got bullied for things that I couldn't help. Like, you can't help that you're short. You can't help that you're skinny. You're fat. You're, I don't know, chubby. You can't help that you sound a bit. You're short. Well, I used to be. I used to be really, really short. Well, I still am short-ish, but I used to be really short. Yeah. Yeah, I used to be really short, so when I was like 13, I was only like 5 foot or something like that. But yeah, welcome to the stream, Tony Casino. Welcome to the stream. But to answer that question, like, everyone on the stream already knows what my face looks like because I've done videos talking about my book stuff. Oh God. Hello, Crimson. Welcome to the stream. Welcome to the stream. I don't even know what I'm doing now, you guys. Earlier on, guys, we worked on we took a hill down by the new course fruit farm. Why is that's weird? You put Sup Joe, it's automatically changed. Yes, I did. Somebody memed that, the shit out of that. Yeah, basically, I went down to grab a notepad, and I was using my wired controller, and the wire thing, and it come down. Next thing you hear is, oh, fin Jesus, because it come down straight on my knee. But I did it earlier on, unintentionally. I've had to move. I bought a new TV stand in January, but I had to move I couldn't open the wardrobe, so I've had to move my desk forward, and it means that every time I stream now, I keep like catching my knee. You have a pretty cool world. Thank you. That's really kind of you. I still remember the unibrow. But yeah, literally, like, I smacked my knee so hard on the desk. But yeah, the one you're talking about on the one with the controller was, the wire was there, and as I went to grab I was talking about what was in my notepad. And as I went to go and grab it's a unibrow rare. I don't know, but people tell me I should shave it, but I can't be bothered. I think it makes me, you know. Anyway, I was going for my notepad, and then the wire come off. Next, the controller come down, slash straight down on my knee. And I've never screamed so badly for a mic, because it killed. It could be worse, actually. Have I ever told you this story before? Decepted, who's in the stream sometimes, I once did a Kahoot live stream with him, and I made him laugh so much that he fell off his chair backwards. Why am I not putting my controller on charge? Hey guys, I'm doing a short. I'm filming a short film later. Do you guys want to sneak peek at the script? It's called The Confession. And on the It's called The Confession, and it will be out soon. So I'll read the front page. Scene 1, int. Interrogation room. Completely pitch black. Just a silhouette of a man in silence. There's nothing there. Voice. This is Sergeant somebody conducting this interview on behalf of the police force. State your name for the record. Criminal. Oh, your neighbour so-and-so has been missing for over 3 years. Why are you asking me? What are you asking me about him for, Sergeant? At the time you said that you were the last person to talk to him. There you go. I changed all the names to just so I can hide some mystery. And now I'm going to switch. Now I'm going to muck up all the pages of the script because I'm an absolute spanner. Okay, that's page 1. That's page 2. That's page 2. That's page 4. Okay. Better put that back before I damage it and lose it, and then I got to go and print off more. There we go. You have a cool world. Thank you so much. This Minecraft world is 10 years old in 15 days. 15 days. This Minecraft world is 10 years old, which makes me feel so old that it's crazy. Joe has done face reveals before. Well, yeah, the last time I did it, my beard was growing back after I shaved it, but then I actually shaved that beard off the other night while I was streaming. Not while I was streaming. Imagine if I did that. Oh, I got a forfeit. We've done a forfeit on the stream. I've got to shave my beard off. I like that. That's funny. My friend once said for 1,000 subscribers I should kiss a toilet. And I was like, yeah, that would be so funny. Imagine if I hit 1,000 subscribers. That's never going to happen. And then it happened during COVID. I was like, yeah, I'm not kissing a toilet, mate. I mean, I did jokingly tell my friend I'd kiss a toilet if I hit 1,000 subscribers because it just sounded so like so impossible to be true. And then I hit 1,000 subs. It's like, shoot. I mean, it's funny, isn't it? And I've still never kissed that toilet because I ain't kissing no toilet. I want to play Minecraft with RTX so bad. Is that like ray tracing? I don't even know if they do RTX anymore, do they? I mean, my laptop has an RTX. But then they've got rid of RTX because of vibrant visuals. In fact, my old my Asus laptop had an RTX, and then it wouldn't load bloody the RTX stuff up. It's like, what's the point of saying RTX if it won't give you an RTX? You had a bigger beard around May 30th. That's because that short I did the joke 60. I actually chopped it off. I shaved my beard off to shoot this short film a few weeks ago. So I shaved the massive, like, bushy beard, and I left a moustache for this film. Hey Joe, I'm at Globals. Cool. I'm just going to have a couple more of these cheese savouries because I'm hungry. Check me posts. I will in a minute. I'm just, I've got a handful of cheese savouries. There will be a stream tomorrow, guys, I think. I've done hardly any planning for this short film tonight. This is going to be... I'm kind of scared. This might be like a 2-3 in the morning job, but... Oh, yeah. Yeah. I need to think of something to build. I'm just literally walking around the world thinking. I mean, did any of you guys see the YouTube short I uploaded last night where we basically died? I can tell you that I managed to get some of the stuff back, where some of it didn't land in the lava, but what made that clip more funny in my eyes is the fact that I said, guys, I know I'm an idiot, but believe me, I know what I'm doing, and then I suddenly fell off. I suddenly fell about 100 blocks and died. It's the fact that I said, I know what I'm doing a minute before, or literally 10 seconds before I died. After watching that clip back, I just pissed myself. I was laughing so much. I know I'm an idiot, but I know what I'm doing. Then I suddenly died, so I proved that I am an idiot, and I didn't know what I was doing. That little comment that I made in that short is literally the same as what I did in the FIFA video. Wow, we're playing really well here. A minute later, we're now 2-0 down. There's a helicopter coming over. We got any of that dirt left? Because we could get rid of that water over there, which is not needed anymore. I had this whole idea about building a pirate ship battle minigame where you get on your own pirate ship and you like fire arrows at your friend. But I've realised that pirate ship battle over there is exactly what I wanted to create over here. But when I was about 15, I wasn't very good at ships. So those ships up there are literally what I wanted to create over here. But I think I can get away with this. There was there's a wooden plank right here. Oh, I remember this. There was a build here. Actually, I believe if we go this way, we will come across it. There was a build. There should be an underground thing here. Well, there is an underground thing now. There's a vein of coal, which... Oh my throat. Sorry guys, I've got a crumb stuck in my throat. Eating some pizza right now. You're making me hungry. You are making me hungry when I hear pizza. I haven't had pizza in ages. Actually, no, scratch that. I had Domino's a couple of weeks ago. About like 2 weeks ago. I can't remember what I do anymore. My bad, lol. So this, guys, was a ship minigame that I built. It wasn't very good. We got rid of the ships about a year ago. And I've been trying for over a year to get rid of the water here. So... because I'm doing this, I can just get rid of more and more stuff. You're in the ball pit. Cool. Alright. Let's just go and... I'm going to quickly continue on at the minute, getting rid of as much water as possible from here. How much dirt do we have left? I have 64, so 64 should be enough. Well, at least to probably get rid of this little sprinkling of water here, I think. That should be it. This should be enough to get rid of all that. Are you serious? Are you serious? 2 out. That is amazing. The fact we come back here and found 2. Check my post. I will in a minute. I'm currently working on this a minute. Right. Is that it? No. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. This, guys, was a mini game. You're stuck in a 4-foot ball pit. You should be fine, shouldn't you? Surely you're taller than 4 feet. There we go. We found what I wanted to find. It was a little bit further back than I expected it to be. I am, but... No, I was joking. Saying that, 4 feet, a 4-foot ball... A 4 foot's quite deep for that. Luckily, 14 is enough for that. Well, let's go get some more dirt then. I just hit 1k subs. Congratulations. Yeah, congratulations, Stinkbug. It is easier, I will say, it is easier to hit 2,000 than 1,000. How many do I need? I need just 3 pieces of dirt now, so there might be some still over here. We've just made this hill be a lot. We just made this area a lot wider, but we just made this area a lot wider, but I had to get enough dirt to go and to do that. Yeah, but what I meant, the joke 60, was from my own experience hitting. Do you stream every day? Yes, I do. From my experience, guys, yeah, hitting 1k is easier than hitting 2k. It's harder to hit 2k. Harder to hit 1k than 2k, and the reason is you've already got an established sort of base when you have 1,000 subs. When you hit 1,000 subs, you've already got an established, subscriber base. Ooh. There we go. We are done. So to get that water filled in, I took loads of dirt off here. I made this chunk of an area wide. I made this bit where it goes flatter here wider. You're back. Hello, Gaming with Ben. I've always been back. I've streamed every day. Welcome to the stream. Oh, you said I'm back. I thought you said you're back. Well, I thought you said you're back, so I read that. I read that wrong then. That's kind of funny, actually. I misread that as you're back. Right. Let's go up here a sec, guys. We might die, but I'm not fussed about dying. I'm going to go up the top here to the nearest bed that I can find. This does have an element of parkour in it, but guess what? I'm a genius. I'm a man of extraordinary genius. So, I will survive. Told you. Imagine going in here now and realising there was no bed in here. And it was in the other one. Look at the world from here, guys. Look at the world. Can you see the roller coaster from here, or is it up there? Yes, you can see the roller coaster. Look how big it is. You can't see half of it. You can't see half the roller coaster from here. It's crazy. So, if I continue on up here a minute. Woohoo! Staying alive, 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 staying alive. Oh, 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 staying alive, staying alive. Oh, 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 staying alive, staying alive. Oh, oh, oh. That is mesmerizing. We survived. We survived our dangerous hordes and our great adventure, guys. Well, I am going to end the stream anyway in a minute because I've been streaming for 3 hours. So, thank you for watching, everybody. And I will see you all in the next one. I am going to have a break because I've been streaming for over 3 hours.